Amon G. Carter Stadium in Fort Worth. And while today is the final home game of the season for one team, it is more importantly a celebration, Senior Day. It's the Leopards and the TCU Horned Frogs. Reese Davis, David Pollard, Jesse Palmer with you. Holly Rose down on the sidelines. We check in with her now.
Thanks, guys. Checking in with the TCU head coach. This running back has been unstoppable this season. He is ranked top 5 in the country in rushing yards, and people are starting to mention his name in the Heisman talk. He is really devastating at the line of scrimmage, showing patience running behind blocks, and coach said he belongs in this conversation as long as he keeps his head down and continues to do his job. Guys, back to you.
Thanks, Holly. And now the Leopards headed toward the ball, and we're ready for action. And here he comes out of the end zone. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. Running inside. It's Payne. Nudges ahead for one out to the 16.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground. Take away that run game. Make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Trying to impose their will with the run. Could be an alley. The 50. The 40. The 20. He's at the 10. All the way. Touchdown, Horned Frogs. Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the PAT makes it 7-0. That drive took no time at all. Couple of plays and finished it with the long run for the touchdown. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The run inside. It's Cook. Oh, he's got some space. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43. Big chunk play to start this drive. Now they'll really try to take it to this defense. throwing, Hawkins. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down.
Sometimes it takes quarterbacks a few plays to really get into the rhythm of the game and not force things. I think the quarterback that time was really trying to force the ball to his wide receiver, but against man coverage, there were other guys on that play that were open that could have had a chance. So this quarterback just needs to settle down a little bit. He won't be throwing as many incompletions if he just lets the coverage tell him where to go with the ball.
Going to try to get it himself. And he's got it inside the 35. He gets it to the 31-yard line. A big play for this offense. And now the Leopards will snap it on 1st and 10. Back to pass, it's Hawkins. Working that wide receiver screen. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few.
I don't know if that's the coverage you want to be throwing wide receiver screens against. Oftentimes you want the receivers to have some access. You want the DBs to be off a couple of yards so you can help set up the blocks and give the receiver somewhere to go with it. It's hard to run that against press coverage, and they only picked up a few yards there.
Looking down the middle. Got his man downfield. He is down at the 1. A terrific run after the throw and catch. And now the Leopards racing to the line in the hurry-up. Hawkins. The sweet feet buy a little time. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Leopards. Just blinding speed. Speed that almost paralyzes defenders.
When you got a quarterback with that much speed, you got to find tricky ways to put more speed on the field, spy the quarterback with somebody that's really, really fast. And even when you do, a lot of times he still makes plays because he's that dang fast and that explosive.
And he hauls it in, and everybody's on the edge of their seats. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. The Horned Frogs offense takes the field, ready to get going. Took the last drive in for a touchdown. They'll try to do it again on this one. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Payne. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
And that seemed a little off from the start, didn't it?
That was a big-time play, and it was off from the start because of the play he made.
And I don't think it would have mattered who was playing running back. There was absolutely nowhere to go.
Dropping back, it's Craig. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
And that's a really good job by this defense. Complete defensive effort. When the back end makes the quarterback hold the football a little longer than he wants to, and then the pass rush gets home, hits him, and forces the incompletion.
You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. Looking left. And it was worth the gamble, but the long pass is incomplete.
Well, after giving up that touchdown on the opening drive, they had a little bit of a come to Jesus with their defensive coordinator on the sideline. I don't know what he said, but he, I think, just invoked the fear of God into this defense because this 3 and out has been sensational, dominant. This is the way they've got to play moving forward.
Well, they finally stop him, but he found some running room on that return and really helps out his offense to start this drive. Here come the Leopards, ready to put something together on this drive. They tied it with a touchdown the last time they had it and trying to complement the defense's good work by taking the lead here. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
And that play shows you really what this defense is about. It's a difficult one to attack. They're really good. One of the best in the country. They come at you from all angles. So I'm interested to watch. How do you mix up the play calling? How do you keep the defense off balance? Because they are a good one.
They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down.
And that quarterback can go. Just another guy in another system all across college football. All quarterbacks nowadays, they got so much speed, it's ridiculous.
Man, I'm telling you, that has to be exhausting for the defensive lineman trying to chase down guys like that.
It's silly because even when it's a design play and it's a design run like here, fine. But then it's scramble plays and then it's passing plays. He's always a runner. Just exhausting.
Can make the connection. The pressure there caused the missed timing.
Well, this is a disappointing drive for the offense, considering where this drive started, in their opponent territory. Now you're 4th and long. You've got to be better throwing the football in those types of situations.
And now the Leopards will come to the line to convert on 4th down. Michael Hawkins fires to the middle. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. Nice pickup on the return, but more important, they got the takeaway, and now they're in business.
Safeties are in the back, and they have so much ground to cover. You see them. They can go sideline to sideline. Great job reading the quarterback's eyes, breaking on the football, going making the big turnover.
And they'll stop him after a minimal pickup. Let's talk for just a second about TCU. If they seeded the playoff today, these guys are in, but we know they're not content with that. They want so much more, David.
They do, and this squad has been building and trying to get to the point where they can get to the playoff and be a national champion. And right now they're in the mix, which is really, really good halfway through the season. A lot of work still to be done, Paul.
Yeah, this coaching staff really at this point is just trying to keep this team focused as a top 10 team halfway through the year. It's about attention to detail, and that's got to show up in this one today.
The Horned Frogs have it with a 1st and 10. To the air, it's Craig. Gliding to the right, still trying to make a play. Now he'll throw back into the middle. And that one is picked off in the end zone. First play of this drive comes from the 5-yard line. Running inside, it's Cook. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the 1st down.
And a great job on the offensive line. If you're going to run the ball right at the middle, you better control the line of scrimmage. You can see the center, the guard, the tackles doing a good job getting on their guys just enough where this running back can get into space and make the big gain.
1st and 10 from their own 15-yard line. He's knocked down for a loss of 7.
And a lot of times the fit up front, linebackers are fitting holes, and that ball bounces and it's supposed to go somewhere, and sometimes it goes to a DB, and the offense will get a W. Like, they'll get a win because you'll break a tackle. How about the tackle by that young fella? I know he likes to cover, but I love the way he comes up and makes the tackle.
Throws to the wideout. A little too much on that one, just out of his reach.
And I think on that last play, it's an example of the quarterback trying to predetermine who he wants to throw to, and instead of letting the defense dictate who gets the ball. Man coverage, that guy was not open that time out on the perimeter of the field. Still, he gave him a chance, but that thing had incompletion written all over from the moment the ball left his hand.
This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. Throwing, Hawkins. Throws it deep. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on. And now the Leopards will line up to punt it away. They'll have to punt for the 1st time this afternoon. Not a lot of room to make this catch. Can they catch him? You want to talk about dynamic ability to flip a field, on display right there. And it was just about a return for a touchdown. TCU has it back, and the Horned Frogs go on offense. Their defense came up with a big stop now to see if they can turn it into points. He's got it on the move. Touchdown, TCU! And they take it in for 6 more points.
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Looking for room. It's Cook. Breaks into the open. He's at the 40. The 20. And he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Leopards!
Love the play call offensively. They knew the defense were crowding a lot of bodies close to the line of scrimmage, and once they were able to get into the second level, all they had to do was make one guy miss and get one good angle. And with the speed that ball carrier has, man, that thing was a sure shot touchdown.
Extra point here will tie the game, and the extra point is good. That kind of drive will boost your confidence. One play, hit the big pass, put a touchdown on the board.
Number 83, set to kick it off.
Here he comes from midway in the end zone. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. They'll get this drive going from the 17. The run inside. It's Payne. Brought down at the 28, but it's a 10-yard gain.
They're going to keep feeding this guy the football, guys. Over 100 yards rushing with that last carry now. We knew coming into this game today, they had to get the running game going. They had to be able to turn around, hand it off, and get positive yards and set themselves up into manageable third down situations. We've seen them in any area of the field so far in this one have success in the running game. They'll keep that up until this defense proves they can stop it.
Absolutely nothing settled. Deadlocked after one period of play as we have a look at the stats. We've got a good one going here and looking forward to keeping those vibes going here in the second quarter. So first down here as they go back to work. On the ground, it's Payne. Fighting off the defender. And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on first down and set up a short yardage on second down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on second down.
What a grab with one hand. They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the first down.
Really nice job responding by the offense here. They watched the opponent go down the field and score a touchdown on that last drive, and you could see the quarterback there in the commercial break. He's telling his guys, let's go. We're going to go get this one. Everybody lock in. And that's what you're seeing on this drive. Doing a really...
Snags it, and there's running room. Brought down at the 10-yard line, and a nifty pickup after the grab on that one. And the Horned Frogs want to move quickly. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Payne. Trying to move the pile into the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 2.
Defensively, with all the space now and spread football, there's so many opportunities where it's one-on-one tackling, and it's really hard to do. It's hard to get guys to the ground that are so talented. That's why defenses have to swarm to the football, get multiple guys there. That's your best chance to not have broken tackles.
Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a first and goal. They'll run for it on third and short. And he's in! Touchdown, Horned Frogs!
This is a guy that put a lot of pressure on himself coming into the season. He felt like he was ready to have a breakout year. He knew he had all the tools in the toolbox to be able to get it done, and he's showing it. That's his 10th rushing touchdown on the season.
And with the extra point, the score is now 21-14. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Here come the Leopards, ready to put something together on this drive. They'll try to answer that last score with one of their own. A chance here to tie the game with a touchdown. Oh, it's a fumble. Defense falls on the ball. Going to be a turnover.
That looks like a really easy thing to do. Oh, the ball's just on the ground. Jump on it. That's an odd-shaped ball that bounces all kind of crazy ways. Great job by the defense covering that thing up.
They're going to throw it to start the drive. And he can't make the connection on his first attempt. Let's see if he settles down.
A good job by this defense. Great job in the secondary. Eyes on the quarterback. They took away the first option, made him go to option 2, made him go through his progression, and then they got time to get home and get a hit on the quarterback.
And he is stopped immediately by the big defensive lineman. And the last thing they need is to squander this great field position facing a 3rd and long. Looking for a man. It's Craig. Fires left. He's got it. So close to that end zone. He could almost taste it, but it'll be 1st and goal for this offense. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost trying to defend their own end zone. He's looking to throw. Fires into the end zone. Touchdown, TCU! Fired in from the red zone for the score. That's his 3rd touchdown of the game and give him 16 on the year. And the extra point is good for a 28-14 lead. What a grab and what a quick strike for that offense.
And when I'm an offensive coordinator and I see a short field, I'm thinking attack, attack, attack. Go get that touchdown. Take advantage of what the defense gave you. Great job by the offensive coordinator.
Here come the Leopards, ready to put something together on this drive. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse.
Yeah, and at this point of the game, I feel like offensively, you should go back to what's been working for you in this game. Don't be afraid to dial up plays that you've already had success with, running it and throwing it. It's okay to repeat plays down 14 at this point.
And I would also say, Palmer, kind of understanding that my defense is not playing great, so I know offensively I got to put some good possessions together here, make something happen on this side of the football.
He's got it again. They went right back to him, and this time the defense was all over him. Nothing to show for that run.
You got to have that defense you know you can go to in running situations. Your base defense where you say, okay, this is where I'm going to start, and I'm going to stop the run, stuff it up front. My guys play big up front. Then if I need to add some blitzes to it later on down the road, I can. But great job in the base defense making a play.
Great job of contained by this defense. And in order to do that, the end man on the line of scrimmage defensively has got to be able to set the point and force the football back into traffic. And that's exactly...
Hold on a minute. The offense still out there going for it in their own territory. Quarterback keeper. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on 4th down, and they keep the drive alive.
I think a lot of people in the stadium are questioning, why are they going for it on 4th and 1 in their own end of the field at this point of the game, but the gamble paid off.
A designed run for the quarterback. Might have a chance. Touchdown, Leopards! He found some open space and turned on the Jets.
This guy just has a nose for the end zone, and you love his ability to find creases, use his speed in the open field, and go score. He's been really good for his offense early this year. That already his 5th rushing touchdown on the season.
And it's up and good as they draw just a touch closer. They put together a 5-play, 75-yard drive. And the scoring play came on a 61-yard touchdown run. And he's going to bring this one out. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Running inside. It's Payne. Tried to move that pile forward. He maybe gets 2. He's down at the 21. The Horned Frogs will hustle to the line. Couldn't fight his way out of his grasp.
That back had nowhere to go. Defensive line ate up the blocks, but how about the linebacker swarming in, coming in and making a great play on the ball carrier?
They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Looking to throw, it's Craig. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. They'll take this lead to the 2-minute timeout and see if they can tack on a little more before the break. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. And the Horned Frogs will call on their punt team. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He will not make a fair catch. Field the punt and bring it back. He did a great job finding some running room on that return and was able to set up the offense with good field position. Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. They'll run the option. Turning it on. Into the house. Touchdown, Leopards.
Well, this guy's dynamic, and he can hurt you in a variety of ways in the option game, and he had a chance that time to pitch it out wide if he wanted to, but he kept it himself. He shows you the wheels, takes it in for the score.
Looking for the tie with the extra point. And he makes the extra point. What a way to send a message. Huge play in the running game. 1 snap, and you've got a touchdown on the board.
Number 83, Celtic.
Looks like he's going to bring it out. Pulled down at the 18, and the decision to bring it out of the end zone was not a good one. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. To the air, it's Craig. Pressure coming. Right on the money. And he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup.
And I tell you what, when you drop back and you know you got that slot work in the middle of the field and you know how fast he is, you just wait for him to come open, throw that strike, and you know he'll take care of the rest. Nice throw, nice catch.
Quarterback making adjustments. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Trying to get behind the defense. He's got it on the outside. And how about that? What the doctor always ordered, an explosive play to the 40.
And you just could not allow that to happen defensively, giving up a big play like that. They're going to need to now play with some sense of urgency if they're not going to give up any points here before the end of the half.
Gets away from one, finds room. Inside the slippery slide, find his way and ran away from the crowd into the end zone. Touchdown, Horned Frogs!
Have yourself a day, young fella. You know why they handed him the ball a lot? Because he did that. That's his 4th trip to pay dirt. This dude has shown you a little bit of everything. What a great back. And 4 touchdowns on the day.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. The run inside. It's Cook. This time they stop him behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that has been rare in this one.
That's how you come up and make plays as a defense, man. Playing physical, playing downhill. They've given up some plays today, man. He's got over 100 yards on the day. He's really had some success. But on that play, really downhill, really physical, and a nice job getting him to the ground.
And now the Leopards trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Hawkins. Here comes the heat. Fires to the middle. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and 3rd down is coming.
And that's what the offense wants. They want to see you in man coverage, and they want to throw those slants, use those wide receivers and their big bodies to catch the football. Elite coverage. Great job being glued to your guy and being physical when he caught it. When he catches the football, I've got to immediately impact him so he can't catch it. That's how it's done.
Zings it complete to the right. They make the stop at the 26, and let's see if they bring out the punt team. Offense staying on the field. They'll hurry up on 4th down. Timeout taken by TCU. It's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. And now the Leopards will punt this one away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Wants to bring it back. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the Oaks. Inside 30 seconds to play in the half. We'll see how aggressive they are on this drive. Back to throw, it's Craig. Quarterback strolling away from Heat. It's complete to the right. Into enemy territory and out of bounds at the 41 after the good game there.
And when you run these drag routes, it's super important that your quarterback can really use his eyes. Don't lock in where everybody's going to start looking at you and seeing what's coming. Does a good job, drops back, sees it, and the most important part, puts the ball out in front so he can catch it, get upfield, and make some extra yards after the catch.
Wants to throw on 1st down. Unleashes one deep. It is incomplete, and now there are 4 seconds remaining. On 2nd down, they'll try the field goal to get the points before halftime. He says he can kick one from 75, but here he's going to need just 58 of them. They'll use a timeout right before halftime, maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. And they're running out the kicker to give it a try. And he'll need to show off some leg strength, 58 yards out and trying to bend it in from the right side. And it's good from 58 yards out. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, welcome into the epicenter of the college football world, our Orlando EA Sports Studios, and a great Week 8. We start with Appalachian State taking on the James Madison Dukes. And it's the Mountaineers with a statement victory here and a surprising result. Going into this game, they did not look like the better team. And this one gets them to 5 wins on the year, which isn't cause for a campus-wide celebration, but it's proof the coaching staff is getting through to this team. Here now some other games you may have interest in. Social media certainly does. Inside the American Conference.
That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
And coming out in the second half, this offense, they needed to establish this run game. They needed to get something going. They're losing. They've got to find a way to get a flow, to get a rhythm. And so far here to start this second half, defense picking up where it left off.
Michael Hawkins. Under fire. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36.
And they're going to need a lot more of this to get back in this football game. They're trailing. They're trying to make plays. I like the decision-making of the young man, though. Don't force the football. We already got to make big plays. The defense knows it, too. Nice job pulling it down, scrambling, getting the first down. Now you got to keep it going.
And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
Hey, man, if you're going to force incompletions when the QB's thrown to the tight end, you better be physical. Nice job with the hit, forcing that incompletion.
While we're they dial up on second and a long way to go. Michael Hawkins on the play action. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete.
And finally, the defense is able to get some pressure on this quarterback. They've been trying all game long different ways to affect him. Weren't able to get there. But on that play, because of the pressure, it affected his accuracy. That's why the ball falls incomplete.
And this offense just can't afford not to get the first down here. Already trailing big, and the clock is not their friend. Now he's looking into the middle. Intercepted, and that's not how you want to start a half.
And that's a frustrating play right there. Like, the protection was really, really good. Jesse, quarterback holds on to the football, has time, and then makes a critical mistake over the middle of the field.
And he's just staring his guy down for...
Turns it on down the left side. The 20, the 10. Touchdown, TCU. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing. They are seizing control and taking away hope as they push out the lead in this Week 8 showdown. And with the extra point, they now have a 3-possession lead at 17. And he's not going to take the touchback. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. Here come the Leopards, ready to put something together on this drive. Trailing now by 17, David, this is an opportunity that they need to answer.
And down by 17, it's not panic mode yet. Like, I know we just gave up some points and our defense hasn't played great. I think this offense can still be who they are and stay consistent.
No doubt, lots of football to go, but you do get the feeling this is the time of game where, you know, it could get bad. If you don't score and all of a sudden they get the ball back, they take it down the field and put some points up, this thing might be over. So absolutely, this quarterback, he wants to drive this offense down the field and at least put something on it.
And he finally missed one, right? I mean, he's been pretty hot, right? 5 passes in a row. He's been moving the ball around, different platforms, different receivers. Just done a really good job spreading the ball around, and he's human. He finally missed.
Hawkins from the gun on 3rd down. Looking to the big tight end. Finds a man on the right. First catch of his career, and you see why they believe this freshman tight end can contribute early.
This offense was just hoping for one big play. They finally got it. They're trailing big in this game, and they needed that pitch and catch to put them on the doorstep to make this a game again. Give them credit. They never lost their confidence. They never stopped being aggressive, and finally 2 guys hook up. Massive play for the offense.
Caught over the middle. It's sacked. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Look, you can't take away everything, right? So you give them that and rally and make a solid tackle.
Yeah, and a lot of times in zone coverage, I like when I can get all the eyes on the quarterback. I like when I can see the routes and see him develop in the middle. And you could tell they had keys on the tight end. He wasn't going anywhere after he caught that football.
Brought down at the 46, but he got 10 on the play.
They pick up the first down on the drag route. Good job by the receiver knowing it was man coverage. If he's looking, he's booking. He gave his quarterback the eyes right away that says, hey, I'm not stopping. Put it out in front of me. I'm getting this first down.
He's going to run it. It'll be a gain of 6. Sets up 2nd and 4.
And this is the hard part about being on defense and choosing whether to be conservative or bring the blitz. They bring the blitz, he sees it, and that's what he does really well. Sees it and immediately makes a decision, gets to some green grass, and gets a positive gain for this offense.
Maybe some room here. Stopped and forced out of bounds at the 22 after the huge pickup.
Great job by the running back there with the vision and patience. He sees the hole, puts his foot in the ground. He's able to get north up the field with a great burst and get the first down.
And now the Leopards come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Throwing Hawkins. He just missed the target on that one. Got to put it on his body.
Man, the quarterback threw that ball hard, too. And I know sometimes when you're throwing an in-breaking route, you want to get it to your receiver quickly. But when you try to strain and throw it harder, oftentimes your accuracy is what suffers. And you saw it there on the incompletion.
To the air, it's Hawkins. Fires deep toward the end zone. And he is finding wide-open defenders all over the field. His third interception of the day.
Coming out of the tunnel in the third quarter, this quarterback now is really struggling with his decision-making. 2 picks here in the third quarter. This looks like Jekyll and Hyde from what we saw in the first half.
Well, and the bad thing is they're going to be in passing situations. They're coming from behind. They're going to need him to play better. Like, he's going to have to read the field better and make some plays.
Oh, he's got some space. Rams him with the stiff arm. He goes out of bounds all the way up at the 46-yard line. How about that last big play? You're backed up, and now you've got it 1st and 10 from the 46. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Payne. Give him a pickup of 2, now 2nd and 8. After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. Back to pass. Moving out of the pocket. Got rid of it just in time. Nothing to do with the football, and he just throws it away. It'll be 3rd down.
I'm impressed with this defense, man, because that QB is lightning fast. You see how fast that defender was able to get to him and force the incompletion? Wow.
3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Hauls it in. That'll be enough for the 1st down as they stop him at the 43-yard line.
When you're a playmaker like this guy is, your coaches are going to dial up plays intended for you, especially on 3rd down. That's what you saw in that last play. There was no question what...
And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. Sometimes the ball just bounces your way, and the offense very lucky to keep possession on that one. To throw, it's Craig. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks.
And we've seen him do it by land, right? They've been handing him the football, and he's been finding space, making some plays, and now he does it by air. They find him, throw him the football, proving to be a dual threat. This is a guy they like to feature in this offense because he'll continue to make big plays.
Hey, really nice job on defense, too, understanding the situation. It's 3rd down. We're fine giving up completions right there. We're not giving up the 1st down. We're keeping the football and the ball carrier in front of us, and we're tackling the catch. Awesome job, and now you've set up 4th down.
He's got enough for the 1st down, and they roll the dice and convert to keep this drive going. The Horned Frogs pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Looking to throw on 1st down. Quickly complete. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup.
I love the anticipation on that throw by the QB on the out route. You got to throw it before the receiver comes out of his break. Nice work.
They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Fires on the move. Snags it. Touchdown, Horned Frogs. And the pummeling has started. He has been surgical. Precision passes. Using the scalpel, the fine instrument, rather than the blunt one.
And the defense has had absolutely no answer for it. Just, he's been down their throats all game long, a step ahead, understanding what he's seeing, and just destroying this defense.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. They go play action with Hawkins. Rushes on him, and they got him.
And that's a better job by this defense. That's exactly what they've got to start doing more. He's had a lot of success on the ground. It's apparent. He will take off and move. So how do we keep him in the pocket? Get him behind the line of scrimmage, fluster him a little bit, and don't let him use those wheels.
And as they get him to the ground, clock running, looks as if time will expire here in the 3rd. That's the end of the quarter, and TCU has the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. Just about ready to go in the fourth, and we'll see if any drama can be mustered. With the break, they had a little extra time to dial something up for this third down play. Hawkins. Now moving to his right, looking for anyone that's open. And the third down pass is incomplete.
Man, do I love being a defensive lineman in games like today when you know you got to go get the quarterback. Like, they're down on the other side. They have to throw the football. Only chance they have to get back in.
Wait just a minute, guys. The offense looks as if they're going for it in their own end. Hawkins to throw for it on fourth. He's brought down. Couldn't find anybody and get rid of the football, and they'll turn it over on downs.
Well, at this point of the game, in the second half down 3 possessions, you're not punting anymore. Right? Every fourth down you're going to be going for, regardless of where you are in the field. The problem is, defense knows it too, so they're going to play call accordingly. That time, they had a better play call on. They execute. It's just been that kind of day for this offense.
And he couldn't save the down or the yardage after the intentional grounding call. It'll be second and long. Looking to throw, it's Craig. Gets it out fast. And they pick up just a few on that completion.
And a really nice job by the wide receiver. You run a drag route, find space. They're in zone coverage. They're not covering man-to-man. Find a little hole. Look at that QB. Y'all get on the same page. You could tell they were, and that's why they got the first down.
Escapes the pressure going right. He's got some room, headed to the goal line. He almost punched it in for 6. They'll get him down at the 1-yard line.
And that's a big reason why this offense is so dangerous. If they get the lead, because of this guy's scrambling ability, they can just close the door, put that foot on your throat, and not take it off. Nobody was open that time.
Picked off inside the 20, and they snuff out the threat. Past the 50. He's inside the 40. Running inside the 20. And what a return as he takes it back to the 8.
And that is a massive momentum-shifting play that completely flips the field. Offense is in the red zone. Bad decision, poor throw. It gets picked off. And how about the return all the way back to the opponent's red zone? That was incredible.
And the offense is out on the field with a first and goal. Great penetration by this defense, and they knock him down behind the line. A loss of 1.
And the defense, man, playing aggressive, playing uphill, playing in the backfield. Nice job getting penetration, getting that pass before it really even gets started. Nowhere to go, nowhere to run. Nice job by the defense.
Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. Calls his own number. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here.
After getting stopped on that second down, don't be surprised if the offense hands it off to him again here at the goal line on 3rd.
They'd love to make this short field pay off with a touchdown instead of a field goal, but it's 3rd and goal. Running inside, it's Cook. They stop him right there. They tried to convert with the run, and the defense was up for the challenge. Now, the offense is still out there. They're taking a gamble here. They could come up empty by passing on the field goal here on 4th down. Now, the offense wants to make sure everything's straightened out, and they call their first timeout. They still have a couple of timeouts to work with in this final quarter. A field goal really doesn't do much for you in this situation, so they'll go for it on 4th and goal. Michael Hawkins. He wants it all. Touchdown, Leopards. The sure hands in the end zone, and he has 6.
Leopards, number 5, hauls it in the end zone.
My philosophy on going for 2 is only when you have to. On the option. He's not going to make it in, and the decision to go for 2 does not work out.
Number 83, set to kick this one away.
Out of the end zone. I imagine he's going to get an earful on the sideline after bringing it out of the end zone and being knocked down at the 11. TCU ready to crank things up on this drive. After that last possession, the interception, which did lead to a touchdown, might want to mix in a few more running plays with this big lead here. They'll keep it on the ground. They want this clock to move. Works his way ahead for 3 out to the 14. Holly, what update do you have on that?
Guys, things are starting to get intense down here on the sideline. The turnovers have been the story of this game, and it all starts with this defense. After that last interception, they came to the sideline, and the guys keep saying, let's keep eating. This defense is fueling this team today and taking control of the game. Guys, back to you.
Okay, Holly. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. The run inside. It's Payne. Nice tackle there. This free safety coming in like a heat-seeking missile and stopping him a yard short of the first down. On 4th down, they're taking to the air. And it's incomplete, and this defense makes a 4th down stop.
Man, as a defense, you're like, oh, they're going to draw us offside. They're going to draw us offside. They're not going to go for it. They go for it, and you get the big stop. You've set your offense up. You've turned the momentum. This defense should be feeling really good about themselves.
Here come the Leopards, ready to put something together on this drive. It's hard enough to stop these guys, let alone when they get field position like this. They scored last time, and this time they'll crank it up from inside the red zone. How about that defense getting back there? He'll lose a couple.
And I think that time the quarterback made the wrong read. He was trying to pitch it. He didn't have to, though. There was a lot of green grass and space out in front of him. If he just holds on to that football, he might not score a touchdown. He's definitely going to be able to at least get positive yards. I think that's a play on the option the quarterback would like to have back.
After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Wide receiver comes in motion. Throwing, Hawkins. Grabbed over the middle. It's sacked. Got enough space. Touchdown, Leopards. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
Number 0.
Really nice job working the route and getting himself open. And he was able to locate the football, snag it out of the air. And this guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on the year.
Lining up to add another. Hit that one with some aggression for the point after. They got the ball in great field position, and bam, bam, 2 plays and into the end zone.
Number 83, set to kick off.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. TCU will send its offense back onto the field. They were really aggressive going for it in their own end last time and put them in a tough spot, David.
Yeah, aggressive, reckless. They got to find the balance with this offense to really be productive. And last possession they went for it, they rolled the dice, Palmer, and it didn't work out for them.
Yeah, if you're better on 3rd down moving forward, though, you can keep yourself out of those situations.
Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and this offense just a couple of minutes away from putting one in the win column. They'll be perfectly content to go right back to the ground here on 2nd and 8. They'll go right back to it. Picks up the first down. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
This guy's been special today. Coming into this one, they thought they had an opportunity really to get him going, running the football, and he has delivered. You've seen the speed, the vision, his ability to break tackles. Well over 100 rushing yards in this game, and that's why they have it.
Finding some room. And he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, TCU! With that last score, things comfortable here in the 4th as they are headed to a 7-1 record.
And he punches it in the end zone, and man, oh man, has this running back been impressive. Just the amounts of licks he's taken and just kept moving forward. Like, they made no bones about it, Palmer. They were going to run the football, and they did. They gave it to him over and over again. The defense knew it was coming, and he still performed.
It's incredible. The head coach called him into his office earlier in the week, and he said, look, we are going to force feed you the football. You have to carry this for us on our way to victory, and he was glad to accept that challenge. He did it today, David. He took a beating. He is going to need the ice tub. He's going to need cryotherapy. He's going to need a good stretch, and he needs some sleep. But, man, did he ever deliver for his offense and his team.
Hawkins. Moving out to the right. Pressure's there, and he lets it go.
And the quarterback gets hit again. We already know this defense has gotten home to him multiple times in this game. So here you are. You're trailing in the game. Defense knows you're going to throw it. They're pinning their ears back. You can't feel very confident right now. If you're the play caller, certainly if you're the quarterback, that you're going to have time to throw.
Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Francis. And he runs through one tackle and picks up a few.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
It's 3rd down from their own 34 as they try to keep the drive moving. He'll take it himself. They'll keep this drive moving by picking up the first down. They have it at the 36.
And you see this so much in college football, man. Now, short yard situations, you give it to your QB, you get the extra blocker, and it's just really hard to stop, man, because he still is a thrower, and there's still that threat. But nice job being physical on the line of scrimmage by this offense.
And now the Leopards will line it up on 1st and 10. Michael Hawkins. Under fire. Breaks loose. Breaks into the open. Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a first down at the 44.
That's a first down for the offense.
This offense absolutely humming as they come to the line again. Back to pass, it's Hawkins. Bringing the heat. Throws to the tight end. Makes the grab. It's Hamilton. All the way down to the 25-yard line. They move the sticks. It's 1st down. Sprinting to the line to try to get this one off. Clock's running. Looking to throw on 1st down. Got the quick pass. Inside the 15, out of bounds at the 14-yard line. The offense looking for a score.
Marked out of bounds at the 14-yard line. First down for the offense.
And now the Leopards come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. Throwing, Hawkins. Flips it out to the back. Touchdown, Leopards! Made the grab and took it on in for the score. This is like a baseball pitcher that can't miss. He is just pounding the strike zone.
Man, it just gets in the zone, right? When you can't miss, you've seen quarterbacks get like that no matter what they do. They're on fire. They're hitting the receivers. And listen, that's also on the defense. The defense has to do a better job making him feel uncomfortable, changing what they're doing in coverage so he's a little bit confused. You can't just let him pick you apart.
Using his feet. He goes in for the 2, and we have a 10-point game. That is an efficient drive. 7 plays, 75 yards. And they top it off with a 14-yard pass for the touchdown.
Set to kick it away.
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. And here we go. Final play of the game right here. Running inside. It's Payne. And a short run there, and that'll end it. Now this team has consecutive wins, and when you start expecting to find ways to win games and you expect that you perform well enough to do so, that's really hard to stop.
It's a mindset, Reese. This team has it right now. You can tell their players trust each other. Big situations arise in games. They're looking at each other in the huddle on the sideline, expecting to make the play that's going to help them win games. This team incredibly mentally tough right now, David. And you start to build that mental toughness when you start to string together positive weeks and you start to string together positive plays. Now you know you can do it. It's not, we talked about it in the offseason, oh, we want to do this. Now you're starting to execute it and put it together on the field.
That's going to do it for us here. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.
Yo. College. So you on college? Man, I'm trying to play 2K. Select the new one though. While I was playing with the people I was playing zombies with earlier in Origins, why them niggas did the whole Easter egg though? Yeah, that shit was. I don't never think I did that shit before. Yeah, that shit was tough. At the end of it, like you didn't even have to fight no big boss. Like you just had to do like, you know, a certain like different shit. But at the end of it, that shit just played like a clip. of like kids in a room, like talking and shit. Like that shit was just like I said. I ain't never seen no shit like that before. I'm about to send it. And do that. That shit was tough. Yeah, we had the sword, like the staff sword Jones and all that. Like out of nowhere, whatever happened, two niggas know what they was doing, and then me and Simons really didn't. But whatever happened, that shit just said, I'm gonna tell you what it said. I ain't even die out of nowhere. That joint said round overs. You survived 23 rounds. I'm like, oh shit, we beat this joint. Shit, that shit, we was doing that shit for like damn near a whole hour. Yeah, we was on the game for an hour. Let's see how long that shit. That shit was tough though. That was my first, like I said, that was my first time just seeing that shit. My first time there. That shit was different. Yeah, I recorded it. I recorded the end. The kids in the room playing with like some, I guess like the characters of the game. They got a little little gun on the wall and shit. Like, and then they left the room. They had a dog. They left the room, and then it's crazy because I was probably the little girl that was talking the whole time. Yeah, I think her name was Sam. She was talking the whole time, like you know how how I be having that like the little girl voice talking in the game. Yeah, that was probably her talking the whole time. Yeah, that shit was crazy. And I wanted to quit too. It's crazy. I wanted to quit that joint. I'm about to send a video once it's put download on the app. Once we get on the app, right? Who get all that shit we trying to play. Yeah. That shit make me really want to watch like all the videos or like I said I was gonna do earlier. Watch that joint, see how you do certain shit. Just watching the Easter egg for all the games. What's up? You at the crib? Is it still what you about to spit some bars? Or that's for your sister? You at the crib though?
I'm at the store.
Are you really in the still?
Yeah.
Why you ain't about to hop in there? You drop one song and then say fuck it, like. Yo, Ray, this nigga dropped one song and then never got back on, never. No, this pretty right here. No, he probably ain't get that job. He said he gonna get it, but he ain't get it. Boogie. He had the stove. He not had the stove. He had the crib. He had the crib. He got the blue. Oh, yeah, he had the stove. That joint all dark in there. I know y'all getting fried and shit. No, I just got done playing a game in college. I'm about to watch. Yeah, I can stream. What you want me to play? College or Call of Duty? Yeah, I streamed that, John. How long you about to be there for a minute? He with some. I guess he was home. You with your homie? Oh, your little sister. And she be rap. I be seeing her on TikTok. I be seeing you like repost her stuff on TikTok.
And Shane, I got one person. You got some songs.
If you gotta keep posting them on TikTok, keep getting them views up on TikTok.
TikTok.
Mm-hmm. Couple thousand views on TikTok. Get that shit started right from there. They're gonna be watching.
Right now.
Huh?
Right now.
I ain't know nobody. Rain just Rain share screen. I was about to watch. See about to watch his screen for a little bit. He playing college. I think he playing quarterback. And I ain't really. What, the Call of Duty? Oh, the Ultimate Team, Joe. Yeah, we'll cook niggas on the Ultimate Team. Yeah, we're gonna be tough in that shit. We got this play. My team getting better too. I got some packs and shit. I got some new packs. Yeah, we could definitely run that. I mean, I probably be up today if you. I'm gonna be up for a little bit. I ain't tired right now. I'm just bored because I don't really know what to play. But then you ain't even get. Oh, that's for the senior quarterback. Yeah, you about to be there the whole time though. You about to spend the whole 3 hours there, a couple hours there. hmm No, that was him. But this is quarterback right here. 93 overall. You gonna be a 99 by the senior. He said you ain't getting busy. Oh, I do got the broadcast on. Yeah, the Heisman. Oh no, that's.
Tony already got this shit. What?
He said he already got that shit. He said it's about to be his first one. He still, he 8-0 right now. How you 8-0 already?
He a senior?
No, what you a senior? Oh, he a junior.
Yeah, my boy junior too.
I'm still a freshman on my corner. I'm trying to get him up there. I'm a freshman. I'm about to probably. I don't know. I'm about to go in the other room see what they doing. And then,
That shit be hard. You could play against each other on that joint.
I know, right? Yeah, I'm watching Rain Mark. Yeah, I'm watching. Yo, you watching the fight? You gonna try to watch the fight? Errol Spence? I don't know, but I've been wanting to watch one of it. Huh? Yeah, it's about to come on. He fighting somebody named Tim some shit. And then Anthony Joshua is fighting today. I don't know if he fought already. Anthony Joshua. I want to see Anthony Joshua fight too, for he won. Like it was a good fight where he that was a good pass. If he don't drop that joint down, that joint was a good fight. Oh, he knocked him out. Or, right to the sideline. Don't juke, don't juke. I need the link to that joint. Niggas be getting busy when they catch that ball. He knew right there, or you been having. He looked tall too. I need the link. You going you gonna pull him you gonna pull him into man? You think you gonna play this like man when it come out? I probably won't even play man because 2K gonna come out 2 weeks later. But I'm definitely gonna put my corner into man. I'm trying to get my nigga. Yeah, I'm going to put him in the man. Yeah, that NFL shit, that shit gonna be a whole different game. Yeah, am I ready? Ew, cook that nigga with the spin. fight next, and this joint not letting me. It's not working for me. Oh, yeah, cooking. That shit over though. I said that shit over. Yeah, cooking. You can score it. All right, here we go. Here we go. Yeah. That nigga just didn't even block. Was you ever up too much and they took you out? I said, were you ever up too much and they took you out? This shit nutty. No, they won't let me watch the game. Yo, he caught that joint. Yeah, he scored. Oh shit, I thought he got that. All you gotta do is just throw that joint up. He catching that shit. I thought he got tackled right there. got them weapons too. Yeah, you could just caught that joint on the run. Oh shit! I ain't really see what you did. Let me see the replay. No, I ain't see it until you already was down there at like 2030. Shit old. Trying to watch this fight, man. It's on Craig streams, but it's not working for me. I keep just popping up all these ads and extra tabs. I'm about to try it now. If it don't work this time, I'm just done. I did 52 rushing yards, 240. Yeah. You threw an interception this year yet? 82. Nigga about to hit 100 touchdowns. Yeah, that's some crazy. My shit ain't gonna never look like that. I said the defensive player, your shit would never look like that. Yeah. Gotta pay for them Jones. Them shits do cost a lot. Yo, yeah, I know. You down there and get like less than 30, 40 a game for real. Like that should be nutty. I forgot I had to stream. Hold on, I got my